Hi, my name is Max Jimenez. I am the Liberty High School powerlifting, anatomy, and sports medicine teacher, and the acting athletic trainer. In this video, I want to show you parents how to navigate classroom, so that way you guys can understand what to expect. I understand it's going to take some time to get used to, but it will greatly benefit not only you, but your child. So let's get started. All right, guys, I'm going to show you what a Google Classroom looks like through the eyes of your students. So today I used a former student's Troy Baker's Classroom Google account. So thank you for that, Troy Baker. This is what it's going to look like. Go ahead and you'll sign in. Your child will sign in. This is everything they have. Then once they're signed in, they'll go over and find Classroom up in this widget right here. They'll click Classroom. They should have all 6 of their classrooms pre-registered already. Well, they'll have to register. And there'll be 6 of them out here. And we're going to go ahead and use mine. The great thing about Google Classroom this year is all teachers are going to be using the same format. It's almost just about everything is going to look exactly the same except for a few missing components. Instead of Zoom, we'll be using Meet links. So if students will have to click on their classroom, head over to the banner on their Google Classroom, click this link right here, and it will take them straight to their video lectures with their current teacher during that period. Another thing with the stream is the stream right here will be used to give out information, materials, but no classwork will be posted here at all. The only thing about classwork you should be worried about is if right in here students will look to see what's upcoming or what should be due soon. That's the only thing you should be worried about. Otherwise, you should be heading over for students. Your students should be heading over to classwork and looking for their work in general. So this is just a student resource for students who need to see their rubrics, some mental wellness that needs to just let off some steam. I put in my school's chapter textbook with chapter quizzes, practice tests, other study tools. So that's just what I've done. And you can see they're all titled with some great topics. So the topics will go right here. For my first chapter will be orientation. I will later on put a date from when that ran. This will probably take 2 weeks. So I'll probably put from August 17th to August 31st, whatever that, or maybe even longer, who knows. And in this section right here has everything you'll need for that chapter. So whenever a teacher needs to put in more information, they'll put it in the designated topic. So you guys can see there's their hyperdoc, different assignments. If students get overwhelmed at looking at all this, what they can do is just click on the unit they want to just look at, and it just pulls everything right up. As you can see, it has the assignment with directions that go along with them on every single one. So that's some format that we all teachers will follow. Moving on, in people, right in here, students will see the teacher and other students' emails. For teachers, we will see a little something different. We will see your student, and right next to your student, we'll have your personal email along, so we can email you guys certain information. Seeing what your student's Google Classroom looks like, I went ahead and switched over to my Google account. You can see my face right here in the corner in this little, okay. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and go back to my classroom and go back to people, here's the stream. As you can see, here's classwork. Obviously, there's a lot more than from the previous stuff that you've seen, but I've kind of already went ahead and started planning ahead, getting things ready for the year. Under people, you guys can see your student's name, and right here is the most important part for you parents is having a valid email so that us teachers can get a hold of you. Without that, that's going to be a very tough issue, okay? So when we get a valid email, we will input that next to your student, and then we will be sending out information from there, okay? All right, guys, and that's pretty much it in terms of Google Classroom. I just showed you what you'll be looking at in terms of your child's Google Classroom and kind of what you will see from my point of view in the Google Classroom. the main thing that we need from you parents is just a valid email. Once we get that valid email, we will go ahead and send that out. It's basically an email to that email that you gave us. You'll accept and you'll be admitted to the Google Classroom, in which you will be receiving notifications regarding upcoming class assignments, grading, classroom management, attendance, whatever it may be that may come up. So if you guys have any questions, suggestions, issues, tissues, quarrels, morals, yearns, concerns, etc., anything in between, go ahead and leave a comment down below, or if you want to reach me on my email for just a personal hookup to get more information, it's mjimenez@gvusd.org. Again, if you guys need any help, I'll be here any time of the day up until school starts. Then my hours will vary. So have a great day, and let's go Golden Valley. Woo!